Well, I'm Andy Lyon. I'm the senior partner of Price Waterhouse Coopers in the East Midlands. And I've been rowing for getting on for 10 years, which all started following some knee surgery. I've previously been quite a keen runner and all-round sportsman, I guess, but the row was introduced to me as a good way of continuing to keep fit and train, but not put undue stress through my knees, which are weakened through poor cartilage after much abuse as a kid. So I train now using the Concept rower as regularly as I can. I've got one at home, so that helps me be able to fit it in around a busy professional life. But they're also in many hotels and gyms around the country. So one of the great things for me is to be able to, wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, is to be able to find time to go and do a bit of rowing either in the morning or at the end of the day at one of the hotels, wherever I'm staying, or call in somewhere that's convenient. In addition to just rowing just for the fun of it, one of the more important things for me actually is actually to enter into races. Partly to do the race because I think they're quite fun, but actually because by having a race and having a date that's in the diary, it certainly gives me the motivation to continue the training and keep doing as much as I can throughout the year, that without that incentive of a race coming up, I might be inclined not to do. I've taken part in a number of the British Indoor Rowing Championships, the BIRC in Birmingham, and I've probably been in 7 or 8 of those over the years. I've also had the great pleasure in going and rowing in Boston, the World Indoor Rowing Championships, and I've been there 3 or 4 times. Great fun and great to meet lots of people from all around the world, and a great experience, and it's the closest I'll ever come to getting a cap, I guess, and representing my country. There's also races in other parts of the world, and I've been to a couple of the European Indoor Rowing Championships. Again, great fun, great weekends, and great to meet lots of people and do the rowing at the same time. And it's a great incentive at other parts of the year to keep the training going. Through the years, I've also used rowing as a great way of actually combining my work life and my desire to engage with my clients and people with whom I'm networking in a professional sense, with a bit of fun. We've had a number of events over the years. One was we had an indoor rowing challenge where we had 3 rowing machines side by side, and the challenge was to row a half marathon as fast as possible. And I'm delighted to say that my firm, PwC, beat a Leicester Tigers team, including Martin Johnson. Although I do have to confess that the winners were actually Nottingham Rowing Club, whose professionalism shone through in the end. But it was a great event that actually combined the sport, the rowing, with some good fundraising and some great fun and something interesting to watch for the people that came along. More recently, we've had a rowing challenge where we attempted to row from Land's End to John O'Groats. That was not successful in terms of we didn't make John O'Groats, but we did cover 600 miles, raised getting on for £20,000, and had some great fun. We had a number of celebrity rowers join us throughout the course of the row, including Gary Reid, who was an Olympic rower and is involved with Concept in New Zealand. We also had Ben Kay with us for a couple of days, who's recently retired from professional rugby. He was a World Cup winner in 2003 and was a World Cup finalist in 2007. Interestingly, one of Ben's chosen charities in his testimony year this year is Help for Heroes. And that's also the chosen charity of the British Indoor Rowing Championships this year in Birmingham in November. It's a great charity. I know Ben's very passionate about it and is very keen to support it as far as he can. I think it goes without saying, similarly, I'm very keen and supportive of that charity and helping Ben in any way that I can, and that includes being on his testimonial committee. And I'd like to urge everybody watching this to step up to the plate and do what they can in terms of raising money for Help for Heroes by participating in the British Indoor Rowing Championships this year. So having held an indoor rowing half marathon challenge and attempted to row from Land's End to John O'Groats, I'm keen, and a number of my fellow slightly nutty friends are also keen to do something similarly crazy next year or the year after involving rowing. I'd be very happy for people to send in via Concept any suggestions. One of my favourites at the moment is to attempt the 3 peaks but by boat. So we're happy to sort of consider anything, and indeed if people want to participate or join in some way, please contact me and give me any ideas, but again do that through Concept. That'd be fantastic.